So I came across this question on Facebook about 2 nights ago, and the question was, why do black men leave? Why do black men run from good black women? And I want to start the video off by saying, a good woman is perception, all right? So I don't think he's leaving a good woman, because that's to say, if he meets someone, and that's kind of saying if he meets someone and she's good, he's automatically gonna leave. I don't think men or anybody really thinks like that. To say, someone is too good, like, y'all women use that fucking shtick, but I don't think that's true. I think you just don't want to be with that person for whatever reason. I don't think it's a such thing as someone's too nice. I don't think there's a such thing as someone is too anything that is good. So that's just one of those things. What it is it's perception. He's leaving what he sees in you. You understand what I'm saying? He's running from what he sees in you. It's not going to be the same thing you see in yourself, love. So with that being said, I'm going to break this whole thing down, y'all. Y'all know that y'all have made it. Do y'all have any idea what y'all have done? Do y'all have any clue what y'all have done as women when it comes to a male being good to you and being nice to you? You've killed it. When you started using that word thirsty, and you started using all of these different terms, toxic, all of these things, you have made it hard. You have made it so hard for a man to be nice to you. You have made it so hard for a man to show to you and prove to you that he's into you. You've made it so hard for a man to show you that he cares about you, that he's interested in you, and it's simply because he can't. He can't now. At the risk of his ego being hurt by being called thirsty, at the risk of screenshotting all kinds of shit, at the risk of, even if you're in a relationship with this guy, at the risk of being called sensitive when you express a dismay in the relationship and how things are going, being called sensitive, being called a bitch, being called different names to degrade a man. How can he care? How can he show you that? How can he show you that I care about you and feel safe and comfortable by doing that? If a man texts you a certain amount of times, he's characterized as thirsty. If a man calls you, if a man would rather talk to you, and then even the fact of even trying to go out with you, you ladies take that shit. My sisters, y'all take that shit and y'all run with it. Y'all automatically assume that if I want to go out with you, or if I want to date you and get to know you and hang out with you and spend time with you, it's a negative thing. I don't want to be in a relationship. Wait a minute. How did we get there? I'm simply asking you, can we go out for a drink? How the fuck do you talk about I don't want to do relationship things? So now going out and having a good time is a relationship thing? We're both single? Like, come on. So what do you do? And y'all want to sit back and, blame everything on men, and y'all want to come out and say this man did this and this man did that. But I'm gonna break it down to y'all. The fact that y'all have done that, y'all have killed the screening process for yourself. So now you just basically taking a guess and hoping that someone is going to be good, and also hoping that you can be good back in return. Let's not obscure the fact that y'all ain't that. Y'all, things are not the same. Women are not victims all the time no more. A lot of times women are bringing on the shit that they just happen to catch. So when we having these conversations, let's just be honest about this, about what the fuck is going on in the world today. Because at the end of the day, y'all, it's not all us. We're not the only ones that's fucking up. We're not exclusively the people that's doing dirt anymore. That's not what life is no more. So y'all have to understand that. Y'all have to sit back and understand that when you have made everything negative, everything that a man does positive into a negative, then what does he do? He gets what he wants and he bails the fuck out. He's conditioned to do that now. So, at the end of the day, A, give a person credit for what they do, for what it is, not for what you think it is or not for what the world tell you it is. Give a motherfucker credit for what he do, and then at the end of the day, take time to get to know a motherfucker. Take time to be friends with a motherfucker. And I don't mean be friends with a whole bunch of people, because that's the other part of it that I didn't even get into. The fact that you dating, that you seeing 5 and 6 different people, you got fucking certain characteristics that you placing with one person that's not even them, because you're getting yourself confused because you have so many different personalities of people that you're so-called interested in. So this guy might be good on this front, but you put that characteristic with this guy who's not good on that front, and then you end up getting into this relationship with this person that you saw this shit being more positive. You get with this guy who don't even have that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a certain level of commitment that comes to dating. Stop playing with these words. Stop trying to change them. Stop trying to change them. That's what y'all doing. Y'all playing with these words and y'all changing life. Y'all changing this whole process by playing with these words and changing them to mean what you want to mean. And then you look to a man to understand what the fuck you talking about when you've just changed the meaning of the word. Show off.